Welcome, everybody. I'm Bailey J., the official girl for the Jim Norton Show. We have a great show for you with special guest Mike Tyson and Dana White. Here's your host, Jim Norton.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. I feel strangely humiliated when people applaud me like that. So I thank you guys for coming out. This is the first one of these we're doing. So we're probably going to fuck up a little along the way. We'll just tell you that's what happened. We fucked up and we'll go back and we'll redo it. So I hope it's okay. I appreciate you braving the heat and the lack of microphone. Did you guys hear Bailey introduce me or no? No. No, you had no idea what was going on. You just like, there's a fucking homeless woman singing a song. And then here you are, dressed in some kind of a shirt that looks like it has lint on it, but it really doesn't. I actually thought this shirt would look kind of stylish, and I'm in the mirror, and I'm like, it looks like a fucking tissue exploded in the dryer. This is what I get, though, for thinking I'm gonna look really handsome in my blazer like a douchebag. But yeah, this is kind of what we wanted, and I feel good. Let me just kind of squash the elephant in the room. I'm HIV negative. And I do the old school AIDS test. After I'm finished, I'm like, you're clean, right? And she's like, yeah. I'm like, all right. Yeah, me too. People have been freaking out, though, because I've lost weight. And they're like, what's the matter with you? Like, are you starting a Manhattan Buyers Club? Thank God. I wasn't sure if that one was going to totally bomb. I'm happy you enjoyed it. Dallas Buyers Club, most of you saw it, I guess. Yeah. Which was amazing. Matthew McConaughey won the Oscar. I mean, he actually got AIDS for that movie, which I was very impressed with. And a lot of people have been asking me, why are you doing a talk show? Like, why is this the vehicle you want? And it's obviously there's not many more options at 45. Have you seen my acting? It's like, believe me, there's better line delivery on Bang Bus. Doing this talk show was one of my last options. Like, it's either this or Monster Rain, the musical. Vice told me they wanted me. They've been really great. They told me they wanted me to do a show that kind of represented me. But I'm like, if we're going to do a show that represents me, I'll broadcast from a parked car in the meatpacking district. And the fact that everyone got that immediately really hurts. Do you like the set? We kind of wanted this to be low key, and I just want to finally sit on a couch with no cum stains on it. I mean, that's we honestly, this is like, it's a work in progress. There's no desk. We didn't go with a desk, and I don't know if I should have or not, because like, I don't know what I'm gonna do with my body as I'm interviewing people. I'm like, I kind of just sit like Rupert Pupkin. I fucking just, I'm gonna look at people and just like blink uncomfortably. It's gonna really, people actually like my eyes. By the way, this is like why I'm on Vice, and this is where I belong. I am not network friendly. Like, a lot of you know me and you're okay with the fact that my left eye is fucking, I look like I'm giving out code from a fucking Vietnam hostage video. By the way, this was not my original dream. I'm happy to be doing this, but my original dream was to host a show with Gary Glitter, Pete Townsend, and Woody Allen called Kids Tell the Darndest Lies. And I want this to feel different than other talk shows feel. I'm not gonna out-Fallon Jimmy Fallon. I mean, he's a master at what he does. I'm not gonna be able to get celebrities to do like fun things with me and get 7 million views. Like, my idea of a fun, viral celebrity video would be to fill a bag with shit and smash Nancy Grace in the face with it. So now I want to discuss some celebrity news. It's kind of near and dear to my heart, obviously. Jennifer Lopez and her boyfriend broke up because rumor has it that he was sexting with a transsexual. I'm not going to say anything. I just want to throw out the word to her ex-boyfriend that you're not the only one that's had that issue. And there's nothing wrong with it. I think it's totally fine, as long as you know that you're talking to a transsexual going into it. I think that's all people can really expect. You don't want to actually, you think you're getting a text from a girl and all of a sudden there's a big hard dick. It's like opening a box of Pop-Tarts and finding, a big hard dick. I mean, it's just not what you expect. I mean, although the frosting is delicious, either way. I wish someone was here so after I did that joke, I could go like, Reminds me of a story last year. Did you hear the story about, look at how fast I laughed into talk show guy attitude. My hands in my pocket. Did you hear the story? It's really a funny one. A fucking safe should fall onto my head right now. There was a story last year about a guy, I think it was a Belgian guy, who divorced his an Indonesian wife of 19 years because she confessed that she was transsexual. He should have known something was wrong, because what wife would tolerate that much anal? And the husband did say he thought it was kind of weird that in 19 years of marriage, they had an 80-inch TV and no kitchen table. Anyway, he said he was really heartbroken and he's gonna miss sucking her cock. Well, to break the fourth wall, this is going better than expected so far. Let's just say hello quickly to my beautiful host. Bailey, come up. My co-host, Bailey, come and sit. The delightful Bailey J. And I hope you guys like this sketch. The monitors are there. And this is something called One Step Too Far. I hope you like it. Everyone wants to be considered a good lover. Not only physically, but mentally as well. Nothing can turn on a partner faster than good dirty talk. And nothing can spoil the mood faster than when you take that dirty talk one step too far.
I'm so glad your parents went out tonight.
Me too, baby. I want to pull your hair.
Tell me what else you're gonna do to me.
I'm gonna spank you. I'm gonna spank you till you're creaming all over town.
Tell me what else you're gonna do to me.
I'm gonna stick it in every hole you got several times. I'm gonna fuck you till the cows come home. I'm gonna make you come so hard you yell, "Holy shit, I'm coming." You'll come in due time. In due time. You wanna come, don't you?
Yes, Daddy, please.
There's something you gotta do for me first,
Anything.
baby.
Tell me.
Suck my fucking tits. Tits. Shut up.
Ow! Suck your fucking...
And Bailey, I'm happy that you're a part of this with me.
Yeah, I'm happy to be here.
And am I going to get, now you know that Bailey is the official girl of the show, and am I going to get in trouble for the transgendered references?
I get in trouble for transgender stuff. Yeah, probably, I'm sure.
What is it about it? Because it doesn't seem like everybody's getting so hypersensitive lately and you know, easily offended.
Yeah, a lot. And people assume I am because I'm transgender, so people assume I'm really sensitive about stuff, so people talk to me like I'm going to bite their head off on the internet, so yeah, but it's lame. I'm very not like that.
Yeah, so if I get in any trouble, you might, oof.
So my balls were getting stuck.
Sometimes you hear a woman say something
About their balls.
and you say, "That's my wife." You know, a lot of people are going to watch this and go like, "Hey, is this show for me? I don't know." So we've put together a little bit of a quiz to kind of cover our bases because the lawyers asked that I do that. So we've written up a few questions. Now, if you answer yes to any of these questions, the Jim Norton Show is probably not for you, and you should move on. Ask yourself these questions. Can I name 2 or more of the Kardashians? If the answer is yes, get the fuck out of here. Do I lower my voice when talking about Arabs? Do I have a no N-word policy, even during a Knick game? Would I avoid eating something if I suspected jizz may have spilled on it? Do I look down on people who enjoy a good shit your pants story? Do I look down on people who enjoy a good shit on your coffee table story? Now, again, if you answered yes to any of those questions, you're going to hate what I do. You're going to hate what I represent. However, I don't want to be a negative Nelly. So I kind of spun it the other way, too. And now we have some questions where if you answer yes to any of these questions, I think you have found a home here at the Jim Norton Show. Is my dog afraid of my erection? And if so, does that fear have a backstory? Is my prom photo a selfie? Do I collect hookers' driver's licenses? Have I ever asked someone to smell my fingers on a job interview? Do I have a pile of children's shoes in my attic? Can I smell my own dick underwater? If you answered yes to any of these questions, the Jim Norton Show is for you. I cannot believe we got the guests we got for the first show. I did not announce any guests. So I guess let's just a nice welcome for two guys who I really love for being here, Mike Tyson and Dana White.
Where'd your friend go? We're not sitting together? On every other night show, we sit together. All those.
I know, I do. She is quite a delightful young lady, isn't she?
Oh, man. Just would have did wonders in prison.
Oh, yeah, I guess in jail they do kind of section certain girls away, right?
Well, it's a possibility. Some people don't want to be sectioned away.
Oh, some might not want to be sectioned away. You mean they might want to be in general population?
The population's real stimulating.
Is it really? Yeah, I guess if you were transgendered, you'd want to be around a bunch of, you know, overeager gentlemen.
Where's this going? How did How did this happen?
That's a good question. I mean, at least Mike has a history and remembers something. I'm just speculating, hopefully.
Oh, no.
But I appreciate you guys being here, man. You guys went so far out of your way for me, and thank you.
I like being here with you, Jim.
You do?
I just thank you for
Oh, hold on. There's a way to handle this. All right. But let's be honest. The fucking nerve of me to have a fucking plant on my set like I'm Martha Stewart. What a delightful piece of greenery.
Plant.
It is a plastic plant. God, how humiliating. Boy, this is going south really fast. Mike and I are going to fight over Bailey J, and I'm going to lose.
Oh, that's her name, Bailey J?
Yes, Bailey J.
Oh, Bailey.
What I love about both of you guys, and this is why I kind of wanted to talk to you together, is you're both guys who have historically been really forward and speaking your mind. You've never held back. And the way the public is going with this culture of apology and, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say that. Like, has that affected the way you interact at all?
Well, listen, I don't know. I just try not to be in a position where I have to apologize.
Right.
Just try not to be.
Have you ever publicly apologized?
Remember when I bit the guy's ear, I had to apologize? I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry for my fans. My fans encouraged me to bite the guy, but all right, my fans, I'm sorry I bit him. My fans would have bit him, so I bit him.
You know what? Let me correct. That was a time where I think where an apology was fair. That was.
Oh man. Jim.
That was an okay apology to give. I'm sorry I bit your ear off. All right.
All right. I'm sorry I hit Mitch Green. Okay. I'm sorry I beat Mitch up.
And Dana, how about yourself? Because you're also a guy. This is what I love about Dana too. Is on Twitter, like especially CEOs of multi-billion-dollar corporations try to tap dance around things, but man, you go right after people. You just don't give a fuck.
I think that I treat Twitter just like I treat real life. If somebody walked up to me and said the things that people say to me on Twitter, I'd say exactly what I say to them on Twitter. You say stupid shit to me, expect stupid shit back.
Well, do you ever find that people tell you, like, this is what I love about Dana too, like you have, what, 2.5 million Twitter followers, and some troll with an egg profile will just write something like, fuck the UFC, and you'll write back like, you hunk of shit, go fuck it, and the guy has like 1 follower.
Just so you know, the times when I do that is when I'm in a car ride, when I have time to kill. It's fun for me,
Well, there's something to be said about people who won't say stuff to your face that will say stuff behind your back like that.
Everybody on the internet, basically.
Yeah.
13 years I've walked around and nobody's ever said anything to your face like that, but they'll do it on the internet or on Twitter.
And that's the thing too, like at least when you were fighting and when you were coming up in all those interviews, at least you and the interviewers were like kind of interacting person to person, or at least you knew their real names.
I'll bet people don't even dare to say that to him on Twitter.
No, I wouldn't even do it under a fake profile.
Guys, I love Twitter people, I guess. Sometimes I don't even know how to get onto it. I have to be there. Well, the most advanced I am, I know how to turn it on, but next thing I have my wife, the baby, tell him this, tell him that.
Oh, you got her kind of just like keeping you from saying something completely...
No, because the spelling's kind of difficult. The spelling's kind of tricky, The spelling's kind of tricky.
Yeah, it's... And the spell check is not even helpful on the iPhone. I've told a lot of girls to suck my duck, and it's just not,
Old duck sucker.
Yeah, you dirty duck sucker, you. Oh, that Bailey's got a great click.
Bailey.
So being married is a kind of mellow, because you're happier than I've known you in a long time. Like, you seem like genuinely happy and upbeat about things.
Well, I don't know. It's just, is it happy or is it in order? What is it? Are you married?
No, I've never even...
Well, then if you're not married, you have no idea, dude. It's like, wow. It's like, I have a warden in my house. I'm never free. I have a warden. This is good stuff.
It's fun, but it's funny though that even a guy like Mike, who is among males, Dana and I talked yesterday, like there's really no guy who would be more intimidating under the right circumstances. But even you, when you go home to the wife, it's like, oh, fuck.
Man, I better come correct.
Yeah.
I better come correct.
Because there's something about...
They just beat you down verbally. They just beat you down, and you're not going to beat them in a verbal argument. You're not going to win and stuff, and then they come back with the secrets you told them, and boom, hit you with that. You're like, oh, okay, I don't want to do it no more.
Now, are you one to give up in a fight like that?
I mean, do I give up? Trust me, man, it doesn't even go 30 seconds.
You finished quick.
She's the boss, there's no doubt about that.
And how about you, Dana? You're, are you like that with women, or are you a guy? Because you seem like you're a fairly strong, opinionated guy. If something like that happens, do you want to back out of it with a woman, or are you kind of the guy who just goes to the mat and finishes?
I go to the mat in pretty much everything I do.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, I do.
Cold-blooded.
Does not. yeah. It doesn't always end well, but that's sort of my personality.
How did you guys meet? Because I love the fact that you guys are friends. People think that boxing and mixed martial arts is such a... And Mike, you promote your own company, a boxing promoter?
Yes, I do. Well, where did we meet? Didn't we meet Golden Globes?
Yeah, so way back in the day.
Yeah, way back when he had hair.
When what?
He had hair.
Oh, God.
Back when I had hair. I've been involved in boxing since I was 19, and I worked out of the same gyms in Las Vegas that, the difference is when Mike would come, they'd kick everybody out of the gym and shut the thing down when Mike came.
But I bring you back in.
But we've known each other since the early boxing days.
Oh, you have? Okay.
Oh, yeah, when he was still a champ, and obviously when the UFC thing took off, he was a big fan. He's a big fan of all combat sports and fighting, period. So.
And they're a fan of yours too. I watched. Was it Anderson Silva or somebody that was so?
First of all, Mike Tyson is the Justin Bieber for grown men. Okay. When he walks into a fucking room, man.
Well, hold on now.
That's
crazy. Not true. I don't want to fuck Mike Tyson.
Oh. he is the one guy that no matter where on earth you are, when he walks into a room, the whole place is like, holy shit.
Yeah.
Mike Tyson is here.
It is an amazing effect you have on people, and then it's just such a nice and soft-spoken guy. Does that ever get irritating? Or do you just still
I
love
don't
it?
know. I don't get the, I don't have the same eyes. I don't look at myself with the same eyes that other people look at me. I know, God, I screwed up on my spelling bee. I messed up on this and did this wrong. And I just don't look. I notice my flaws. If I try my best not to repeat them.
You notice all the negative stuff first.
Yeah, I guess that.
Yeah, I'm the same way. It's a really weird thing. No matter how good things are going, I'm always like, oh, I fucked that. Like, all I'm thinking about as I'm talking to two legends is the fact that my mic is drooping on my shirt and it looks like my shirt had a stroke. That's all I'm thinking the entire time I'm talking to these amazing guests is, oh my God, my shirt is droopy. I really am a fucking asshole.
You look good, buddy.
Thank you, Mike. Thank you. I was just fishing for a compliment. Thank you very much. So you guys met when you were about in your early 20s in boxing. Did you ever get to spar with Mike, or were you?
No. No.
How did you treat sparring partners? Were you a guy like certain guys, like they said Ali would work on sparring partners on his weaknesses?
It's a fight. You have to prepare like you're going in a fight. Because if you don't prepare like you're in a fight, you may not have a good outcome.
He had to spend tons of money on sparring partners. He
Yeah.
used the buzzsaw through guys.
Oh, really? So you
Scary.
wouldn't go at them and work on your weaknesses. You would plow right through them. Were there any guys that just didn't want to come back?
Oh, many times. When I was a young kid in Catskill, New York, the professional fighters would come up there, they get their car and their nice suit. So after a session of sparring, in the middle of the night, they would sneak out and go back to New York and not come back. And then Cuss would say, wow, another one of them left again. And me and my friend Tom Patty would run up in their room and go in their bag and steal their shoes and grab all the stuff they left.
It's true. There's some stuff online. I mean, if you're a real Tyson fanatic, you go online and there's so much stuff of his training and sparring, and there's a story a guy's telling. He was a 25-year-old pro, good fighter, and a 13-year-old Mike Tyson was beating the shit out of him every day. You know what I mean? He's talking about how just demoralizing it was and how crazy it was to have this 13-year-old kicking the shit out of you every day.
Yeah, that's embarrassing if you're 15, much less if you're 25.
I had a great teacher.
You did, yeah.
If I didn't have a teacher, I could have never done this. There's no way.
Even when things are bad, do you ever think of that? Like, 'cause you speak so lovingly of Customato and what he did for you. Like, do you ever think, like, all right, even though this sucks or that sucks, like, God, if I had not met that guy, where would things have wound up?
Absolutely. I don't know. I'd be in a sane asylum. That's the sane asylum is, that's easy where I could say I would be. But whatever my situation, I'm really a strong disciplinarian. I can do what I hate to do, but do it like I love it. And I got that from Cuss.
You did get that from Cuss. The ability just to kind of, even if you don't want to do it, make yourself do it.
Absolutely, yes.
And you seem to have that same thing. We talked about flying yesterday and how often you're gone and how much promotion you do. It's like sometimes you just got to do shit. And the differences between guys who succeed and who don't are guys that are just lazy and guys that do whatever they have to do.
You have to, yeah. It's people always ask me, how do you do this, and you have to do it. I mean, it's when you're building a business like the UFC or any other business, you have to work, and it never gets easier. It's funny because it's 13 years now, and we're in 175 countries in 23 different languages and over 1 billion homes worldwide on television. And you think, when you're early on building, it's like when we get to this point, I could probably
chill out.
Right, exactly. Yeah. And it just gets harder and harder. It doesn't get easier, it gets worse.
What got you out of boxing, by the way? Because you said that you started when you were like 19, and you're a pretty. What did you fight? Were you a light heavyweight or heavyweight?
No. I weighed 156 pounds.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wow, thank God. It's not embarrassing to say to my friend, but imagine if that was a woman and I said that, like, oh my God, were you a heavyweight? No, I wasn't. Oh, okay. So what is 150 something?
156. I was
Junior middleweight.
Huh?
Junior middleweight.
Junior middleweight. And so you had actually some fights that you fought?
Amateur. I never fought pro.
How did you do?
I'm a promoter now, so I didn't do too damn good.
Yeah, I guess that was just
Didn't go very good, I guess.
Yeah, that's a good point.
But I, if it wasn't for boxing, I wouldn't be where I am today. I love the sport of boxing. I was a huge Tyson fan, Holyfield fan, Hagler fan, Ali fan, and when me and my partners, the Fertitta brothers, started taking jiu-jitsu in the late 90s and fell in love with the sport, started to meet some of the athletes, and then I started representing some of the guys, and I ended up finding out that the UFC was going under and they were going to file bankruptcy. So me and my partners went in and we bought it for $2 million back in 2001. And that's how it all started.
Jesus, but wasn't there a big loss? Because I hear $2 million. I'm like, I don't have $2 million, but I could probably borrow it.
That's like, man, that's like a California Chrome deal, right?
Yeah.
7,000, got the, you know, win all these big races and stuff. God, you ain't gonna never find a deal like that again, huh?
It's true. It's probably, the Fertitta brothers have a pretty good portfolio, but this is definitely the best investment they've ever made.
No, it has to be.
And California Chrome, let's be honest, I mean, didn't win the Triple Crown, but he's going to have quite a good life. I mean, that's nice. All right, I lost the race. I'm just going to get jerked off for the rest of my life.
Whack and jack, whack and jack, whack and jack.
That's not a bad way to go. Like, you know, win, lose, or draw, you know, all you're going to be doing is kapong, kapong, kapong. Boy, yeah, by the way, that was really exaggerating for fucking... Does either one of you guys play golf?
I hate golf.
Thank God you don't play it either. That really makes me sad when I see like guys I love.
I can imagine, you know, people I know say, man, I love this. I ain't gonna miss a day of golf. What are you doing? You know, it's a talking sport. You swing and you talk for a while, and wasn't that party great? And you talk, you know, what are you know? I can see if you were hitting the ball and you run to the ball full speed and sprint to it, and that might be interesting.
And I wanted to hit on something that I'm always...
Why'd you ask us if we play golf?
Because it was just, I just for some reason, I was thinking like, every athlete winds up playing golf. And I've never heard either one of you guys talk about it. And I was like, I was so happy.
Too slow for us.
And it also ties in with that adrenaline. It just, to me, it doesn't seem like, if you're Tiger Woods maybe, but it doesn't seem like a big adrenaline building.
Seems like a complete waste of time to me.
Yeah, it does, right?
Yeah.
And for you is, I mean, I know it's been published and stuff like that. And you
The
said
only
something.
thing worse than playing it would be watching it.
Oh, I know.
Right?
It's awful.
Yeah.
It's fun. That's why I love Tiger so much. I mean, because, you know what I mean? That's what I would do if I was playing golf like that. I would fuck a Perkins waitress with no rubber. That's what I would do. Okay, we'll be right back with Dana White and Mike Tyson. And if you're wondering, yes, Mike is covering an erection with that pillow.
My wife always thinks that.
Your wife thinks that?
I do this because my wife says when you're in public, you're always touching your dick, so you gotta put it right here.
Do you know, I'll tell you, I had a girlfriend one time, the whole story. No, and we were in a hotel, and I was literally doing that, like we're watching some, it was like one of Michael Moore's documentaries, and I was just like toying with my dick. It wasn't sexual, and she goes, could you fucking stop that? I feel like I'm watching an addict get high, and I was just doing it, and I don't realize I'm doing it. So it's like, you know, for you, it's the pillow. For me, it's the little bit of papers. There's no questions on there. I just wrote, don't touch your dick, repeatedly. And you're watching The Jim Norton Show. I'll be right back with Dana and Mike. Sit tight.
It's the Jim Norton Show. The Jim